Sis, I'm going now. I'm going to smash that guy to pieces. My name is Akira. I'm a high school freshman at Shifuku Academy. My sister Miku also attended this school until a year ago, but she was expelled by a scum teacher named Waruo Kazuki, who thinks the school is his playground. Students, congratulations on your entrance! Now let me tell you the rules of this school right away. I'm Waruo Kazuki, the son of the chairman of the school. No student may disobey me. Any student who I don't like will be expelled, so act with caution. Expelled? There's no way that's allowed. What's your name? Shigeru Umezu. I see. You're expelled. And as Kazuki said, the student who called himself Shigeru Umezu was expelled. None of the students or teachers can go against Kazuki. When my sister was expelled, the teachers who covered for her were all forced to retire. It seems that the teachers are now all in Kazuki's group. A school life of true despair. And then one day, Kazuki's whims began. As you all know, there was one student who got a perfect score in every subject on the last test. Huh? Aoi Kirino. You got perfect scores in all subjects, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
You should be more proud of yourself, isn't that right?
Yes, thank you very much.
Now let's have Aoi Kirino, the star student of the class, do an unannounced public test. Here, he started again. My sister also worked hard and got a perfect score, but with this test...
Wait, is it just me?
Of course, everyone else. You study on your own? Okay, let's start.
Are you sure you want me to do this?
I said you must. And if you get an F, you'll be expelled.
Oh, okay.
In that class, other students needed to do self-study, and the next class was also used for self-study so that Kazuki could grade the test. Aoi-san is crying and waiting for the results, but it was just a matter of time. All right, I'm returning your grade.
Well, but we haven't learned this section yet. Besides, the time was too short.
What? Are you saying that the questions were bad? You just didn't prepare well, did you? Don't think that just because you got a perfect score in every subject that you can get away with anything you want.
But...
Don't make excuses. Anyway, I will take this score to the meeting. You're going to be expelled, Aoi Kirino.
No, I don't want to.
I see. That's also how my sister got expelled from school. I don't want Aoi-san to end up like my sister. I better do something. Oops. What do you think you're doing? Don't leave your seat without permission. I'm sorry. My hand slipped. Huh? This is terrible. That's really an F. Yes, indeed. She should be expelled. Don't you think so too? Well, no. I don't think so. You! What are you doing? Huh? Wasn't that just a test for fun? I'm sorry, the test itself looked too terrible, so... Shut up! Identify yourself, you little bastard! Akira Urushizaka. Unnecessary interruption is my habit. I'm sorry. You're on my blacklist! Don't think you can get away with this! As a result of my unnecessary interruptions, I became Kazuki's target. When I arrived at school the next day, I found that my shoes had disappeared from my shoe locker. There's a letter in there that looks like a love letter, but it's probably Kazuki's doing anyway. If you don't get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness, I'll expel you right away. Otherwise, hell will follow you. There it is. I must have really gotten on his nerves. He wants to hunt me down and put me on my knees.
Akira-kun, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to thank you well yesterday. I'd like to thank you again. I really appreciate your action.
Don't worry about it. It was just something I had to do.
Huh? Akira-kun, your shoes.
Don't worry. I'll wear slippers.
Okay. No!
Oops, sorry Urushizaka, my hand slipped. I see, be careful. Yeah, you've got a lot to worry about too, bro. His name is Kawakuma Barada. He is a bastard who is in our class and is probably working for Kozuki. Since then, my gym clothes, textbooks, and other personal belongings have kept disappearing, and my desk has been scribbled on. These days continued, and the time for the final exam came. Well, the week after next is the final exam. This time, I've decided to set up a special rule for you guys to improve your grades. Anyone who gets more than 3 Fs will be expelled. Study hard! More than 3? That's not too tough for Kozuki. I wonder what kind of tests he'll come up with. In the end, the difficulty was the same as usual. I thought I might get a high score, if not a perfect score. But the tests returned to me had unexpected grades. They've been replaced by blank answer sheets. He should have at least written my name in kanji. Oh? What's wrong? Aoi Kirino? I'm sure you, who got a perfect score last time, didn't get an F, did you?
It must be some kind of mistake.
He did this to Aoi-san too? He's going to get rid of everyone who gets in his way. No need to make excuses. I'll report on the expelled students later. Please look forward to it. Barada, you did a good job again this time. Thanks to your strategy, it's easy to replace the answer sheet. Now, how about another drink? Oh, thank you. The wine of victory does taste sweet. And when all is said and done... Oh, I know. My father is recuperating overseas, and I will be the next chairman. I'll promise you a bright future once I've rebuilt this into the ideal school. After I've expelled those little bastards, of course. Thank you.
Akira-kun, what score did you get on your test?
0. All subjects.
You too. Are we going to be expelled?
If we don't do anything about it, we will definitely be expelled.
I don't want that. I was bad at studying when I was in junior high, and I worked really hard to finally get into this high school.
Well, if we just look at the deviation, it's on the high side.
The deviation score is not important to me. This is the school where my mom and dad met. If I get expelled, what should I tell them?
No one wants to be expelled, and that goes for parents too. My parents didn't understand either and tried to blame it on my sister. I'm sure they would have understood if she had talked to them properly, but my sister, who was going through a hard time, couldn't explain it well. I have a plan, and the day has come to announce who will be expelled. Well, we've decided who's leaving the school. Aoi Kirino and Akira Urushizaka. It's only natural since they got only Fs.
This isn't fair! I don't want to be expelled!
Huh? Your words and actions are so inconsistent. What do you do when you ask for a favor? There is such a thing as sincerity, isn't there? Didn't your parents teach you how to get down on your knees?
What? Don't mock my parents!
Stop ranting! Why don't you bow down and stop complaining? What is it, Akira Urushizaka? You're gonna be expelled too. Well, I thought it was a great performance. See, I actually had a camera set up in the back of the classroom. So what? There have always been kids who do that kind of stuff. But this is my school, my home. You're just staying at my property. No matter what evidence you have, you're the ones who'll need to leave. Pack up your stuff and get out. I guess that's what they call a blank face, eh? You earned another victory drink today. Father, drinking wine in the middle of the day. You enjoy quite the high status, don't you? Akira, you! I had a hard time with that one. The teachers here are all under your influence. I had to rely on my sister's former homeroom teacher to get the chairman's contact. I even helped the teachers who were with us find new jobs and gave them severance pay. Who is this one who betrayed me? Give me the name! Maruo, stop. I've seen the videos of your many misdeeds. I'm not in perfect condition yet, but after seeing something like this, I have no choice but to come back to the school. What are you talking about? You were the one who told me to do whatever I wanted. Nonsense! I never said anything about making the school your private playground. The school doesn't need incompetent teachers or cocky students who defy teachers, right? Then what is this educational institution for? Get out of here. I'm disowning you. Wait a minute. I'm the next chairman, aren't I? You're fired is what you are. Now go and think about what you've done. Teacher Kazuki, thank you for everything you've done. What are you talking about? Hey, Urushizaka, I'm really sorry for everything. I apologize, and I hope you can convince him too. Do you remember my sister, Miku Urushizaka? Urushizaka, who? The student you expelled last year. Because of that, my cheerful sister became depressed, and now she can't leave the house. Well, that's her own fault. No, of course it's your fault. I apologize for that too, just like this. Huh? You have messed up the lives of many students. Whether you're forgiven or not, that's not for me to decide. Isn't getting down on my knees enough for you? What do you want? Money? Sis, because of this scum, it's already too late. Go ahead and live with regret for the rest of your life. No. After that, Kazuki was cut off from his father and left the school, and the chairman came back. Kawakuma Barada was also expelled from the school after all of his past actions were exposed. We were finally able to live our school life in peace.
Akira-kun! Hey, do you want to go out for the weekend? I wanted to thank you for the other day.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have plans for the weekend.
Wait, could that be your girlfriend or something?
No, she's not my girlfriend, but she is someone very important to me. So let's go out the weekend after that.
Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to it.
On the weekend, I left the house dressed up as best I could, with my sister.
Dazzling.
Take it easy, sis.
Thanks, Akira.
Hmm?
Kazuki got fired. I was able to make up with my mom. It's all thanks to you, Akira. I have to do my best next time.
After that, my sister Miku passed the high school equivalency exam without difficulty. She was smart to begin with, and by attending a cram school, she rapidly improved her academic skills and passed the university exam without any problems. The best reward for me was the cheerful smile of my sister, just same as it was before.